Alright then, so this is the first game we played on this day. This is kind of a refresh from the meta of yesterday. We kind of have a bit of better understanding, but overall we're still running the same composition. We're playing the Lucio right now, which is different, but for the most part we kind of keep the same composition going. They play the D.Va Hog, they're playing the Reaper and the Soldier, and they're playing the Mercy with the Lucio.
Round 1. Capture the objective.
So we roll out to start with. Oh, nope. Okay, so we roll out to start with. So because we... Okay, their D.Va dives in really here. I don't like this Orisa shield placement. If you... For this point, the way we're playing here, you want to start with the Orisa shield here. But... Either way, we're just playing here on the point. The D.Va runs up for whatever reason, gets demacked almost instantly. Our Moira needs to back up. We have a Sigma shield right now, and the Orisa shield should be down for another couple seconds still. Just because the location it's at now, it's not really getting too much value. We lose our Orisa, which is unfortunate. Yeah, the main reason why we lose the Orisa there is the shield placement. The Moira... Where did the Moira die? The Moira died to the Hog in the back. Yeah, we didn't control that flank, but we should be playing more forward. If we had the shield, we should be playing on point. So the Hog's able to clean this fight up pretty well for himself. Yeah, I think they win this fight. Alright, so we regroup. They get first cap. Yeah, so they regroup first cap. They're running this. Yeah. What do we swap? We swapped instantly to the Reaper. We respond with the Reaper, which I like. Against the Soldier. So we demake their D.Va because she's very bad. And we push forward. Now we're up one on this fight. Are we chasing the Roadhog with our Reaper? So we get him down to half. His supports have to peel for him. They hook our Reaper, but we should be okay. It's very unlikely the Hog can get the one-shot potential. So the Reaper backs up for heals. We hit the Hog with the Sigma meatball, and we push the Hog back in. So the Hog should be our target right now. We're not really focusing on him right now. So we do get him there. But our Reaper dies in the back line. Oh yeah, because our Reaper was low, and okay, I don't like that rotation by the Reaper. When you backed up this way. When all of the team was rotating down here, you should have played back here, and tried to play with your Moira and your Lucio for heals instead of just running back the other way. We pop the Sigma ult though, which gets their Lucio, correct? Yep. And then there's a Reaper kind of running down on our backline now. But the support should be able to peel for each other. The Moira has to use Fade, which is fine. And he uses aggressive Wraith form on our Moira. He doesn't have Death Blossom. He just wants to kill the Moira. But the Orisa's trying to body block. He does get the Moira, which is unfortunate, but the team turns around to kill him. We cap the point. For the Soldier, the Mercy and the D.Va, and everyone's left on point now. They're forced to back out. This D.Va is flying forward for some reason. We pull her back, we demack, we recognize the Hog is rotating through this right room, and we should back out pretty quickly from that. And give him that space, which is good. You have to respect the Roadhog when he has hook. So we do. We back up. And then now that he has no hook, we can push forward again. So we're just waiting to heal our Sigma right now. But Lucio is only heals. Moira's coming back. Moira orb heals the Sigma. I like this positioning by the Reaper and the Moira and the Reaper and the Orisa. Now that we're low though, we need to back up. Do we have gold? Jesus. Do we have gold for the Orisa? We probably should use it now. But yeah, the Orisa, she just turns around, backs up. We use the Sigma shield instead. We cancel the Hog ultimate with the meatball, which is that's really good for us. They rotate around on this Mega Pack. We pop Bongo behind the shield. This is really good shield placement, really good Bongo placement. We get a huge pull, puts 3 of them together. The Soldier pops his ultimate. They pop Beat for the Soldier as well. We kind of go on this flank with the Coalescence, which I'm not a fan of. Yeah, I don't really like this Coalescence being on the flank here. I think you should be more with your team when you do this, and you very quickly rotate backwards. You get hooked though. The Hog gets the kill. We have our Hog though. Or not our Hog, we have our Echo turns into the Hog. And I would have liked to see using the E ability on the Hog before we go for whole Hog. Just because you're at half health now. It just would have been better to be a call. It doesn't really matter. You still get the point clearing value out of the whole Hog. But yeah, so we chase forward. We get the Soldier, or we're chasing the Soldier at least. Yep, we get him, and we chase forward on this D.Va. And I would like this play here with the Reaper and the Sigma. 2 of them just chasing forward for kills. We get their Lucio. We chase. Their Reaper rotates back on this left side. We ignore him for now. We kill the Mercy. We kill the baby D.Va, and then we go back to the point. While this is all happening, the Hog kills our Moira. Oh, that already happened before. And we chase him back behind the point. And then they get this ultimate off with the Reaper, which I think might get our Echo. I think you have the Fly. You might be lucky enough to get away, but I think yeah, okay, you do get away. You get away very low, though. So he doesn't actually get anything with that. They use the Hog ultimate to kill the Orisa, and that's kind of unfortunate. But yet again, he used an ultimate to confirm a single kill in the backline in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, this Hog being uncontested is going to be a recurring theme throughout this map. The Pharah spam kills our Echo. But it's just our Lucio contesting point right now. They use the Hog. Hook gets our Moira again, which is unfortunate. So he's just spawn camping basically at that point. Yeah, I didn't know that was how that was happening at that point in time. That's unfortunate. But okay, he kills both supports. They should clean this fight up then. Yeah, now that I know what happened to the Moira and what happened to the Reaper, how did he get stunned out of that? They don't have any, he must have gotten hooked or something, I guess then. Right, I'm guessing that's what happened, is the Hog used hook. Right, he is what, F9? Yeah, he used hook there, that's what he did. To stun the Reaper ultimate. But it's kind of crazy, he didn't actually kill you with the hook. He must not have had bullets or something. Alright, so we use the Wraith Form to just contest on point for as long as we can. I was gonna say I didn't like using the Reaper ult, but the fact that our Orisa's coming back and the Sigma uses his ultimate as well, we are committing to this fight. We commit to this last fight, even though we're down on respawns. We lose our Reaper, but the Reaper stalled long enough for the Sigma ult to get value. Their Reaper's here on our backline, their Pharah's here on our backline, or front line really. The Moira's trying to get back in. We lose our Sigma. The Echo... We lose our Echo. They get the res off. Okay, so we commit to this fight, but they do end up cleaning up the fight, so we back out, which is fine. That's what we should probably be doing at this point. We just regroup. We swap back to the Ashe because they have the Pharah now. So we realize that that's an issue, and we go to the Ashe to try and contest that. Damn, we're at 99. As far as ultimates go on both sides, we used a lot to try and recontest that, so all we have is Echo ultimate, and we're pretty far away from everything else. As far as their ultimates go, they're pretty close to everything like that, and they have Bomb and Valk for this fight. Our Echo's up at high ground, just kind of spamming damage in from far away. Our Sigma is here, but he's able to back out. Our Ashe is up here on the left side here. I'd like to see the Ashe up on a high ground right now, whether it's up on top of the ruin back here. This area would be good, or up here somewhere, or even on this high ground back here. Just somewhere up on high ground, so you have a better view, so you can try and contest this fire, because you can't see the fire where she's standing right now. And if you're up in the high ground, you could have seen her right now. They pop the D.Va bomb in a really poor spot. Sigma has his shield. No one should die to that. The Reaper's forward again. He's the only one on their team who doesn't have ultimate right now. Yeah, okay, so the Hog flanks around this left side here, hooks our Ashe, and should kill her in a second. Yeah, he does. So that's well played by him. This roaming Hog is another thing we don't contest at all, which is why we should be running a Reaper. I think Reaper Echo is, or Reaper Ashe is probably the best solution to what they're running right now. Because they're not running the Echo, we don't really need to run the Echo ourselves unless we feel we get a lot. Unless we feel we can win that duel very well against the Pharah with the Echo, then we should be running the Echo. So in the 1v1 or the one-on-one practice we want to do whenever we get a chance about that, I want to kind of look into getting that Pharah versus Echo duel and understanding how to fight that. So the way they cap point, they are able to stall it out, and we can't even retouch. So that's disappointing by us, but you know, so they are able to cap the first point. We on this point instead, we decide to run what? Yeah, we run the D.Va. We run the D.Va. We run the same composition we were running at the end there. They go back to the McCree, not the McCree, the Soldier and the Reaper. I think at this point we should be going Soldier Reaper ourselves. We should match that, or we should play the Ashe if we feel more comfortable. So there are Echoes up at this top left here. We rotate through this whole. We all rotate through this left side. We make this call, and I think this is the right call for us because they had Lucio, we didn't, so we knew they were running the Lucio. We assumed they had the Lucio still, so they had the speed boost. So they set up on point first, but we have the shield advantage because they have no shield tank. So yeah, where do we put the shield down? Yeah, I'm fine with this shield for now. And we didn't. Okay. I didn't react to this properly, but I knew the Hog was doing this. I was aware of the Hog flanking on the left here. He gets the hook on our Mercy. Oof, gets our Mercy super low. Gets the Mercy. Gets the kill on the Mercy. They should be able to clean this fight up now. We kill their Hog for that though, but it doesn't matter. We kill their Mercy in a second as well. Yeah, we kill the Mercy. Okay, so actually looking at what's going on in the fight. Okay, we lose our Moira. This is loss. We have the Echo though. We have, yeah, we just have the Echo and the Orisa left on point, and the D.Va, right? I just pressed the wrong button. Yeah, we have the Echo. We have the D.Va. We have the Orisa. They should win this fight. They have the numbers to win this fight. They rush down this Echo, but we kill their Reaper. This is probably stallable for us. Which D.Va is that? That's their D.Va. Where's our D.Va gone off to? She backed out, right? Yeah, she backed out. She's way over here now. Yeah. Okay. So this is probably stallable, but they have better time on our respawns than us. We lose our Orisa and they cap. So we just back out. Which is the right play. We should just back out here. We don't swap the Ashe yet. I think we swap the Ashe after the next fight. We get, I think, a hook on our D.Va, but she backs out. She's able to get away. They all rotate for the most part to this door on the right here. So the Moira, this is very split rotations. I don't like this. The Moira and the Echo are both over here on this far right side. The Mercy is going to be following the Orisa, and the D.Va and the Echo, or not the Echo, the Ashe, who come in through this room in here. They get the hook on the Ashe, but we have the defense matrix to keep her alive through that. We back out. We get their Lucio, which is big. We get the pull on the Hog. It doesn't actually get the Hog. That's unfortunate. The D.Va's behind us. She's on our Moira. We lose our Moira to that. So we should be chasing down this D.Va probably. I think this D.Va is okay. And then so this is the lack of focus on the targets from the DPS here. The Ashe is over here doing. She's rotating between two targets. We have the Echo here who's kind of trying to pressure the Soldier. Which I don't like any of that. I think we should all be pressuring this D.Va together. They get the hook on our D.Va. Alright, then I didn't actually notice how split we were in this fight. We go for the res on the Moira, the Reaper's here in our back line. We catch him on fire. He dies, that's really well played there. See, I didn't realize how split we played this fight. This is really bad. So what the D.Va, she yet again rotates around us. And is she gonna pick off our Moira again? I don't think so, but we should turn around for her faster than we do right now. We're just working on trying to get her D.Va the mech back, which we do. D.Va should call back new mech. The Echo's up on this high ground. We turn into Soldier. We should be coordinating that the Echo's doing this, and the Orisa, what is our Orisa shield at? We should be aware of the Orisa shield. We shouldn't do this for another 4 seconds, and when we do this, everyone should run onto point. We should put an Orisa shield here. Soldier should be up here. He could be up on this high ground here. He could be back here. He can do whatever. He doesn't care where on the map he is. He can be literally anywhere. But we could play with shield. And the problem is now we have the Soldier here, but it's too early for the team to really help with it. The Hog rotates behind us. He pops his ultimate. We lose our Soldier ult because we don't have a shield to protect him with. They pop their D.Va bomb. Or we pop our D.Va bomb. They pop their whole Hog. D.Va bomb zones but doesn't kill. We kill their Hog. They pop their D.Va bomb. Oh no. Okay, we are able to avoid that. I think completely. Yep. So now there's this Orisa. The Orisa is getting hunted down by this. Why do we have the pistol out? Whatever. Don't like having the pistol out there. That's a bad choice. The Boop gets our Moira. Mercy gets killed, and they should be able to clean this fight up pretty well. So we have to regroup now. We'll probably get one more fight out of this. Yeah, we get one more fight at this point. The 80%. We get one more fight if we engage on this. As far as ultimates go, they still have the Soldier ultimate. They still have the beat. They're pretty close to Death Blossom, and they use the other 3 to win that last fight. As far as our ultimates go, we have everything but Bomb, and we're halfway to Echo ultimate already after just using. But yeah, we have one more fight on this point. We go somewhat aggro, I think. Yep. We throw the Ashe TNT, which I think swish. Or actually, no, it lands on the left here. We get a huge hook on this D.Va here, but there's the Reaper here. He farms his ultimate very quickly and gets our Orisa, gets our Hog low. Junkrat, or not Junkrat, the Reaper has to touch, so he just uses Fade just to touch. He's getting hunted down though. We use the Coalescence to try and keep him alive. We use both support ultimates to kind of try and keep him alive. They use the beat. We put the Bob on point. We lose our Ashe. They hook the Bob. They put him in the point, or in the pit. Okay, so their Hog is here. Our Hog is here. They pop the Visor. Reaper has to pop his Fade again. Lucio is here. He pops the Hog into point. We're trying to go for the hook onto the Reaper or whatever, but was that we lose our... we kill their D.Va, but we lose our Reaper then, and they should be able to... They should just support some point. They should be able to clean that up pretty easily for them. And that's the point.
Victory.
Definitely the biggest concern was coordination and target focus were huge issues throughout that entire fight, especially second point there. And we didn't really respond very well to the roaming Hog. The roaming Hog was getting so much value just walking around. Backside, he had his abilities. He was able to get in. He was able to either get a pick or do damage and then get out and just farmed his ultimate that way. So when that Hog turns around, we need to... The main thing there was we weren't focusing targets at all. So we didn't have the Ashe or the Reaper or the Echo, whoever we were playing at the time as we swapped, never played on the same target as the tank line, and the supports suffered because of that.